All right. Do you think that Google will rank sites well that don't have analytics installed? I'm assuming probably not.
This is really interesting, and it gets into something where, like, you can't definitively prove it. But I have a recent example of this where I got brought on to work on a very cumbersome website. It's not on WordPress. It's on something similar, used for political campaign building, right?
Right.
And when they brought it to me, nothing was indexed. So not even the homepage was indexed, and it wasn't popping up for any of this future politicians SERPs, even for like his name or anything like that, right? And so I was
Right.
talking about the person that was in charge of that campaign when they were asking me to audit whatever's going on. I was like, well, if you're not indexed, then that's stage one. Like, obviously, something is very off with this website, and it had already been sitting with a website on it for at least a few months. Like, we're talking 4 or 5 months, right?
Right.
So, there's an issue there. Crawlability. It's got no power on the back end, so no link building done to it. But ultimately, I can build out a URL, not do anything to it, and eventually, within like a couple of months, it's going to get indexed in there. So I was looking at functionality. And I'm like, well, what I see here is that you don't even have analytics connected. Like, that could be a good way to just key in the algo that you want this thing in index, right? Like, that it's valuable and that you're, messing with it. And within 24 hours of adding analytics on the back end of that website, it was indexed in Google. And now, as we add content, it's starting to resonate better. So, purely based on that, I would say there's something there. And even, like, why even question this? Why
Right.
wouldn't you want analytics connected? Like, you're going straight, it's straight from the horse's mouth, right? Like, here we are invested in this and we want it indexed. So get it set up right out of the gate. I don't see why you would kind of dilly dally on that. If you power up a website and don't attach analytics, and I can speak to that as well, it will get indexed as well, so long as it's done properly. And even some spammy stuff will get picked up. It just might not have rankability in competitive SERPs. But outside of that, still, especially if you've got a small website that nobody's really going to, it's the beginning stages and stuff, go ahead and get that set up. No need to question it. Just do it.
Yeah, there's no real reason not to. The only websites that I can tell you off the top of my head that don't have third-party tracking is like massive websites like Wikipedia apparently doesn't have it. But again, it's like Wikipedia. They're not really trying to
Right.
reel in leads.
Yeah.
They're just, having to get people on their pages. And also Wikipedia is going to rank regardless because they have, everybody who was born in 2010 when they were begging for their donations, which I gave my little $5
I
to
did
Wikipedia.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. I was like, I
I was
use
like,
you
"Yeah, I'm
enough.
doing everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
We're
that's not to
saving
say,
lives."
Claude, don't be asking me for donations and shit, okay? Like, yeah, you already
Some
get my
donations
premium
for
payment.
the needy from 10-year-olds trying to get their charity in. Uh, yeah, and also Google doesn't Google already like I know they kind of penalize you for not, but like what don't they already have our information? Like I guess through
Here's something I
Chrome or
here's something I was thinking about the other
yeah.
day. I'm pretty sure with the amount of data that Google itself has, never mind other companies, but just Google itself, and even just focusing in on Gmail itself, and even just focusing on said files that have been redacted, like, I'm pretty sure that Google themselves could have already solved like some very
Oh,
huge
yeah.
issues. And like, we're already in a surveillance state, right? But Yeah, to say like you just don't have access to that data, like get the hell out of here. Like I feel like so many issues could have been resolved. Anyhow, that's beside the
No,
point.
I
But I thought
totally
I'd
agree. They
throw it
already
in
know
there because
everything.
I'm like, I was thinking this the other like, and I've thought about it for a while, but I'm like, they've got plenty of data to attack any kind of problems that you would figure out online, right? Like so whatever's going here, like and as I work with their ads functionality and stuff like that, I feel like it's cumbersome on by design, to a certain
Oh,
extent.
yeah.
So yeah, that's yeah. I won't go
They
any
do
further,
intentionally complicate that stuff.
but
He was like, "I'm not going to get banned by YouTube because this is also a Google product,
mhm.
but
But I'll
there's
put it in
merit."
there. Yeah, yeah. I'm cool with that.
Alright, so
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to give us a like, drop a comment, subscribe, so you don't miss out on any future SEO insights. And hey, if you're serious about your rankings, head over to SirLinksalot.co, check out our premium link building services, guides, and free SEO tools. See you next time.